Welcome to Threya Inspires. If you're new here, we explore ancient wisdom made practical for modern life. If you're returning, thank you. Your support means everything. Today, we're continuing our journey through Epictetus's Enchiridion. In episode 1, we learned the Stoic foundation, what's truly up to us versus what's not. Now in episode 2, we're applying that directly to one of life's most challenging areas: handling criticism. And if this helps you, please consider liking, sharing with someone who needs it, and subscribing for more practical philosophy. Ever had that moment? Someone criticizes you and suddenly, it's like the room gets smaller. Your heart starts racing. Maybe you get defensive immediately. Maybe you just crumble. And here's what's wild. Often the criticism isn't even accurate. It might be from someone who doesn't know the full story. It might be delivered poorly. It might just be plain wrong. But still, it hurts. Why? Why does a few negative words have this power over us? And more importantly, what if it didn't have to? Epictetus, who faced criticism as a slave, as a disabled person, as a teacher in a world that didn't always want to hear his message, he offers us this insight. Criticism doesn't hurt us. Our judgment about criticism does, and we can change that judgment. Let's start with the neuroscience, because understanding why criticism hurts is the first step to making it stop hurting. Our brains are wired with something called the negativity bias. Evolutionarily, this made sense. Noticing threats kept us alive. But today, it means one negative comment can outweigh 100 positives. Literally. Studies show we need about 5 positive interactions to balance one negative one. Your brain gives that criticism 5 times more weight. Then there's the social pain theory. When someone criticizes us, it activates the same brain regions as physical pain. Rejection literally hurts. And here's Epictetus's insight from the Enchiridion. It's not things that disturb us, but our judgments about things. The criticism itself? Just words. Vibrations in the air. Text on a screen. The pain comes from our judgment. This means I'm inadequate. This means they don't respect me. This means I've failed. But what if we could install a filter? A Stoic filter between the criticism and our judgment? That's exactly what we're building today. Imagine criticism as water flowing towards you. Most of us just drink whatever comes. Good water, contaminated water, toxic water, straight down. The Stoic approach: build a filtration system. Layer 1, the source filter. Who is criticizing you? Ask, is this someone who knows what they're talking about? Do they have your best interests at heart? Are they criticizing from a place of care or something else? Epictetus writes, when anyone criticizes you, consider the source. Is it a wise person? A fool? Someone in between? Not all criticism deserves the same attention. Your boss's feedback about your work? Probably worth filtering carefully. A random internet comment from someone with an anime profile picture? Maybe. Different filters. Layer 2, the content filter. What are they actually saying? Separate the signal from the noise. Is there useful information here? Specific, actionable feedback? Or just vague negativity? Sometimes criticism comes wrapped in anger, delivered poorly. Your job? unwrap it. Look for the nugget of truth. If there's nothing useful, that tells you something too. Layer 3. The intent filter. Why are they saying this? Are they trying to help you improve? Are they venting their own frustration? Are they trying to undermine you? Intent matters because criticism from a place of care feels different than criticism from a place of contempt. Install these 3 filters, and suddenly, not everything gets through. Now let's talk about what actually gets through your filters. Because some criticism should reach you, some shouldn't. Epictetus gives us this powerful metaphor. Imagine you're holding a shield. Some criticisms should bounce right off. They hit the shield and fall away. Other criticisms you let through, you receive them, consider them. How do you know which is which? Here's the Stoic test. Does this criticism help me practice virtue? Does it make me wiser, more just, more courageous, more moderate? If yes, receive it. Thank the person, internally at least. This is fertilizer for growth. If it's just noise, just negativity, just someone's bad day projected onto you. Shield. Let me give you a modern example. You post something on social media, you get 2 comments. Comment 1. This part was unclear. Maybe add an example here. Comment 2. You're an idiot. Delete this. First one? Probably comes through the shield. It's specific, potentially helpful. Second one? Shield. Bounce it off. That says more about their emotional state than your content. Your shield isn't about being defensive, it's about being selective, choosing what influences you. Okay, so criticism has passed through your filters. It's gotten through your shield. Now what? This is where most of us go wrong. We either absorb it completely, they're right, I'm terrible, or reject it completely. They're wrong, they just don't get me. The Stoic middle way: evaluate thoughtfully. Epictetus suggests 4 questions. Write these down. Seriously, pause and write them. Question 1: is this criticism about something within my control? Remember episode 1? If it's about something outside your control, others' opinions, past events, their emotions, acknowledge it and then release it. Question 2: does accepting this criticism help me practice wisdom? Will considering this make me see something more clearly? Understand something better? If yes, welcome it. Question 3: does responding to this require courage? Sometimes the courageous thing is to accept valid criticism. Sometimes the courageous thing is to maintain your position despite criticism. Which is it here? Question 4: what would justice demand in this situation? Justice to yourself. Justice to the other person. Justice to the truth. Ask these 4 questions, not in a panic, not defensively, but calmly, like a scientist examining data. The answers will tell you exactly what to do next. Now we get practical. What do you actually do when criticized? Most of us have 2 default modes: fight or flight, argue back or retreat. Stoicism offers a 3rd way: the thoughtful response. Step 1: pause. This is non-negotiable. When criticized, your first job is don't react. Breathe, count to 3. Say, let me think about that. That pause, that's where your power is. Step 2: apply the filters. Source, content, intent. Run the criticism through. Step 3. Ask the 4 questions. Control, wisdom, courage, justice. Step 4. Choose your response. And here you have options. Option A. Accept and thank. You're right. Thank you for pointing that out. Option B. Seek clarification. Can you say more about what you mean? Option C. Acknowledge and deflect. I hear you. Let me consider that. Option D. Disagree respectfully. I see it differently, and here's why. Notice what's missing. Defensiveness, anger, self-flagellation. Those aren't responses, those are reactions. Your response should be chosen, intentional, reflecting who you want to be, not just how you feel in the moment. And sometimes, the most stoic response is silence. Not everything deserves a reply. Let's make this painfully practical because theory is great, but life happens in specifics. Application 1, social media criticism. That comment section, those DMs, here's your Stoic protocol. Source filter immediately. Anonymous account, recent creation, maybe shield. Content check. Is there anything specific? Anything actionable or just you suck? Intent assessment. Are they trying to contribute or just tear down? Most social media criticism shouldn't pass your filters because most of it isn't really about you. It's about someone's bad day, their need to vent, their own insecurities. Epictetus would say, don't drink from every puddle just because you're thirsty. Application 2, workplace feedback. Different protocol, source matters enormously. Your manager, colleague, someone from another department? Content gets careful attention. This might be growth fertilizer. Intent is crucial. Is this about performance improvement? Office politics? Something else? Remember, feedback at work is often about the work, not about you personally. Separate those. Application 3, personal relationships. Most delicate, because here the criticism often comes with care. Source filter asks, does this person love me? Do they want my best? Content gets extra consideration. Maybe there's truth here I've been avoiding. Intent is usually, hopefully, loving. Sometimes the hardest criticisms to hear are the ones we most need to hear. Finally, let's build a practice. Because handling criticism well is a muscle. It needs exercise. Here's a simple Stoic practice. The criticism journal. When you receive criticism that stings, pause. Don't react. Then, write. Write the criticism exactly as you received it. Then write your answers to source evaluation, who, credible, content analysis, specific, useful, intent assessment. Why did they say this? The 4 questions: control, wisdom, courage, justice. Your chosen response and why you chose it. Do this 3 times with 3 different criticisms. Something magical happens. You start to see patterns. You notice that most criticism actually has nothing to do with you. You build that pause between stimulus and response, and slowly, criticism stops being something that happens to you and starts being something you process, something you choose how to engage with. Epictetus, who faced criticism as a slave, as a disabled person, as a teacher in a world that didn't always want to hear his message. He offers us this freedom. You don't have to crumble under criticism. You don't have to armor up against it. You can filter it, evaluate it, learn from what's useful, release what's not. Your worth isn't determined by others' opinions. Your growth isn't limited by others' negativity. You hold the shield, you control the filters. Next time, we'll tackle another universal challenge, facing loss. Because what Epictetus teaches about grieving, about letting go, about finding meaning in absence, it might be the most comforting Stoic teaching of all. Until then, practice your filters, build your pause. And remember, criticism is just data. You are the scientist.